Welcome back. In this tutorial we are going to explore a few variations for the Kaida that we learned in the first tutorial, which was dha ti ta dha ti ta dha dha, first line. Second line, ti ta dha ga thunna ke na. Third line, ta ti ta ta ti ta ta ta. Fourth line, ti ta dha ga dhinna ghena. Let's look at how to read out this composition in teen tal while clapping and keeping the beat. This Kaida is set to Chatushra Jati in teen tal. So there will be 4 microbeats per beat. If we go at the speed of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, dha titta dha titta dha dha titta dha ga tunna kena ta titta ta titta ta ta titta dha ga dhinna ghena 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 dha titta dha titta dha titta dha ga tunna kena ta titta ta titta ta ta titta dha ga dhinna ghena ta. How does this break up in terms of the number of microbeats per beat? First beat will have dha ti ta dha. Second beat will have ti ta dha dha. Third beat ti ta dha ga. Fourth beat thunna ke na. A common mistake that beginners make is to clap on every dha, and they often read it out like dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga thunna ke na ta tita ta tita ta ta. But that's not how it is. It is 4 notes per beat. Only after that you can clap. So the first beat will have dha ti ta dha. Second, ti ta dha dha. Third, ti ta dha ga. Fourth, thunna ke na. And therefore you get dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga thunna ke na ta tita ta tita ta ta tita dha ga dhinna ghena tha. Now let's look at how to clap this out with the clap and wave concept of keeping tals. So you get dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga thunna ke na ta tita ta tita ta ta tita dha ga dhinna ghena tha. So you reached only the khali, and therefore you have to play the Kaida, whole Kaida, all the 4 lines twice to complete one cycle of medium tempo teen tal. Dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga thunna ke na ta tita ta tita ta ta tita dha ga dhinna ghena dha tita dha tita tita dha ga thunna ke na ta tita ta tita ta ta tita dha ga dhinna ghena tha. Like I said before, Kaidas are theme and variation compositions. So these 4 lines are the theme, and now we are going to make variations. Like essays in school where the teacher gives us a theme and then we elaborate on that. However, we have to follow the rules of the language, the grammatical rules, and there is a certain format in which you write an essay. So it could be an introduction, the body and conclusion, and further formats. In this case too, we are following certain rules. Now the formula for making a variation, palta, is you make the variation of 4 beats, then you add A, I'll explain what A is, then you play the khali of that variation, and then you add B. Khali, if you remember, is playing strokes without the bass note of the left hand or flat strokes. So dha tita dha dha, for example, is ta tita ta tita ta ta, right? So all the strokes where I'm playing the bass note, I will avoid that with the in the khali version of it. So, and then the second line becomes, therefore you get variation A, khali of the variation B, and that is how you will have to note down. So you write down the variation plus A, then you write down the khali of the variation plus B. Now what is A? A is line 1 and line 2. B is line 1 and line 4. So A is dha theta dha theta dha dha theta dha ga thuna kena. B is dha theta dha theta dha dha theta dha ga dhenna ghena. This formulation of A and B system is so that you don't have to write down too much, and you can write in abbreviated forms, because we are going to do a lot of variations. The first variation is usually known as dohrana, which is repeating the main theme twice. In this case, the main theme is dha theta dha theta dha dha. We are going to repeat that twice. So you get dha theta dha theta dha 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 theta dha theta dha dha. That's 4 beats. Then you add A, which is another 4 beats. Dha theta dha theta dha dha theta dha ga tunna kena. Then you play the khali of that. Ta theta ta theta ta 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 theta ta theta ta ta. So you get 12 beats in total with the khali, and then you add B. Dha theta dha theta dha dha theta dha ga dhinna ghena dha. And therefore you get 16 beats in total. And this qaida is in 3 tal. So you have to complete the quota of 16 beats before you move on to the next variation. And therefore we get this, we follow this format of variation A, khali of variation B, and therefore keep repeating cycle after cycles of 3 tal, avartans after avartans of 3 tal. Now let's play the variation. First line twice. A. Khali. B. A thing to note here, because I'm playing so many dha-dhas. So dha theta dha theta dha dha dha. What you can do is divide the load into the 2 sections that we discussed in the last time for the left hand. So what I'm doing is, notice the left hand. I'm playing dha and dha, and therefore if you do that, the next dha, so dha theta dha theta dha 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 theta is all divided. Khali. Again. Dha theta dha theta dha 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 theta dha theta dha 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 theta dha theta dha theta dha ga dhunna ke dha theta dha theta dha dha theta dha theta dha theta dha theta. Please refer to the first video that I made for the details of how each stroke is being played here. Usually the variation after that is variations with pauses, vishram. The variation that we'll use now, we'll play 2 variations with pauses. One is a longer pause and then a shorter pause. Second variation, dha theta dha theta dha 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 1 2 dha theta dha dha. A. The 1 2 is the pause. Dha theta dha theta dha 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 1 2 dha theta dha 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 theta dha theta dha theta dha ga tunna kena ta theta ta theta ta 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 1 2 ta theta ta ta dha theta dha dha theta dha ga dhinna ghena. Let's look at the variation after that with a shorter pause. So instead of dha 1 2, we'll do dha 1, and to compensate for that extra dha, we'll have to play dha theta as the remainder section. So you get dha theta dha 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 1 dha theta dha theta dha theta dha theta dha dha titta dhaga thunna kena tatita tatita tata tavanta tatita dhatita dhatita dhadha titta dhaga dhinna ghena. Let's play that. 1 2 A Khali 1 2 The next one with dha 1 dha theta. So 1 A ta 1 ta theta ta theta ta theta. Building paltas of a Kaida is storytelling like a movie, where you start off by introducing the hero, then you develop the character around the hero or the heroine, and then build a climax and the finale. Here, the hero of this Kaida is dha theta. Theta is the hero. So the next, after the pause paltas, you have to explore theta as much as possible and dha theta initially. You have to understand that we are making variations of 16 microbeats in this case, because each variation is of 4 beats and each beat is of 4 notes, 4 microbeats. So you're getting total of 16 microbeats. Each variation is of 4 beats, where each beat is 4 microbeats, so you get total 16 microbeats. One easy way of dividing 16 is as 12 and 4, 12 plus 4. And the 12 can further be broken down into 3, 3, 3, 3 and the 4. Now dha theta is 3. So you repeat that 4 times, and for the 4 you can play theta theta or dha dha theta, and depending on how you choose the 4 you get a different set of variations. For now let's take theta theta. So you get dha theta, dha theta, dha theta, dha theta and dha dha theta. How does that align when you read it out? Remember that it's 4 notes per beat, so do not make the mistake of clapping it as dha theta, dha theta, dha theta, dha theta, dha dha theta. That is inaccurate. What you have to do is, the first beat will have dha theta dha, second beat will have theta dha theta dha theta dha dha theta. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 dha theta dha theta dha theta dha theta dha dha theta A dha theta theta dha dha theta dhag thunna kena ta theta ta theta ta theta ta theta ta ta theta dha theta dha theta ta dha theta dhag dhinna ghena tha. A One interesting aspect of breaking down variations into math is that you can then make your own variations out of it. So in this case we are playing 3 3 3 3 and 4, dha theta dha theta dha theta dha theta dha dha theta. Now what you can do is change the positions of the 4 between the 3's and therefore get 5 variations out of it. So visualize these 4 fingers as dha theta and my right hand index finger as dha dha theta. So this is one place you can get it. This is a second position you can put dha dha theta. So you get dha theta dha theta dha theta dha dha theta dha theta. Then you can get it one position more to the left. So you get dha theta, dha theta, dha dha theta, dha theta, dha theta. Then one more to the left. So you get dha theta, dha dha theta, dha theta, dha theta, dha theta. And finally you start with dha dha theta and play the dha thetas later. So you get dha dha theta, dha theta, dha theta, dha theta, dha theta. So in total you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variations out of one math. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you replace dha dha theta by theta theta, you get another 5 variations. So you are getting 10 variations out of one idea. Moving on, another way of dividing 16 is as 8 and 8, and the 8s as 3, 5. So you get 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5. 3 in this composition is served to us on a platter. 3 is dha theta. Now 5 can be theta dha theta. Theta dha theta. So therefore you get the variation as dha theta, theta dha theta, dha theta, theta dha theta. So the first beat will have dha theta. One spot is left, one microbeat is left. So the theta dha theta's T is in this beat. So you get dha theta, theta dha theta twice. So you get dha tita tita dha tita dha tita tita dha tita 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 dha tita tita dha tita dha tita tita dha tita dha. Don't forget to add A, play the khali and B. So you get dha tita tita dha tita dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga tunna ke dha tita tita dha tita dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga tunna ge na dha. In a sense, what you're getting is 3 5 3 5. Now you can play around with the 3 5 with the 2 3s and the 2 5s and form 3 3 5 5 5 5 3 3 3 5 5 3 5 3 3 5 etc. If you do 3 3 5 5, that would be dha tita 2 3s and then 2 5s tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita tita dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga tunna ke ta tita ta tita tita ta tita tita ta tita dha tita dha tita dha dha tita dha ga dhinna ge na ta. Kaida ends with a tihai. A tihai is a construct which is played 3 times. In this case, we'll start from the sum, the first beat of the tal, and end on the sum. The flow of the variations is like a movie where you have to follow a theme and move on. You should avoid making it random. So therefore, since we were working on the 3-5 theme of variations, we'll end with a tihai that has the phrase 3-5 in it. I will explain tihais more in detail in a separate tutorial, but in this case you can note down this tihai and try and recite it and play it just to bring this video to a proper conclusion. Dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha. So the phrasing here is dha tita tita dha tita dha 3 times. So dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha. This whole thing 3 times with 1 pause in between. So dha tita, let's slow it down. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha 1 dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha 1 dha tita tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha tita dha. Dha 1 1 Try and note down all of this. Make sure you recite it properly while keeping the tempo and clapping on it. Try and understand how the microbeats are spaced across the beats. That is very important, and that will guide you on how to play it in tempo. Practice hard, understand more, take care, and like and subscribe to my channel.